everybody. I'm Hillary Atkin, and I'm absolutely thrilled to welcome Girl Named Tom, winner of The Voice Season 21, to this edition of Hillary's Happy Hour. Caleb, Joshua, and Bekah, how are you guys doing?
Hey,
Doing
Hillary.
really good. Thanks for having us, Hillary.
You're so welcome. Always a pleasure to talk to you. And what an incredible moment when you were on the stage with Wendy Moten, waiting for Carson Daly to announce the winner of The Voice. What had been going through your minds before that? And then in that moment after he made the announcement that you were the winner?
The winner of The Voice is Girl Named Tom. History is made on The Voice as the sibling trio from Pettisville, Ohio.
Oh, man.
It was so fun to share the stage with so many loving contestants. We all just shared so much in this experience, and regardless of how things turned out, we were going to be so happy for each other and celebrate. It was a celebratory night all around. But it definitely was pressure packed too, and we were just trying to be there for each other however we could.
It was such an honor to be on that stage in those final moments of the show, to see the show through from the very beginning to the very end was really a special thing.
Yeah. And then when he called our name,
Everything was a blur when Carson called our name. The confetti came down, people rushed the stage, cameras everywhere, you know. It was a very surreal moment to have people like wanting to take pictures with us, and you know, all this attention all at once. It was like, wow. It was pretty surreal to even be there, you know, on the stage in the final two, you know. It's crazy, but we're so thankful.
It was so exciting to watch, and you also made history not only for being the first trio or group to win The Voice, but also you had 4 songs charting on iTunes, and you released an original song, No Snow for Christmas, the day after The Voice finale. What has all this acclaim and attention meant for you?
Yeah, the reason we came to The Voice initially was for these things to come true. Like our goal, our dream is to be songwriters, to put music in the world that people listen to. And for that to happen, you know, on this level, to this scale, this early in our music careers, that blows our expectations out of the water. We did not think that was a possibility even. We're so excited that that's the case.
Yeah.
we did not think we were going to be making history on a show with as much history as The Voice has. We just wanted to turn a chair, and so it just has shattered all expectations about what this experience could be, and it's exciting going forward. It kind of gives more momentum into this next chapter, post Voice and post show. So yeah,
because we're going to continue to be releasing music into the world. That's our goal as artists. We won't continue to be on live television every week.
Oh no.
Yeah, hard to break it to you, but that's a facet of the show that we're going to continue carrying on, you know, recording in the studio, and it's really exciting that we had that kind of success.
Well, you guys were with Kelly Clarkson from the very beginning, and I want to hear about what her support meant to you, what you learned from her, and also the fact she was loyal to you the entire way. That doesn't always happen, but let's talk about Kelly Clarkson, your incredible coach.
Kelly, from day one, really believed in us, and we could feel it. And I think that's what made us choose her. She was really advocating for us, and that she would keep us on her team through the very end meant a lot. And she was just like a very warm presence to be around as a person, not only as like an amazing resource of information, having won a competition show herself and knowing how to make a career out of that is very valuable information, and she's just been very kind to extend it to us. And we're just very thankful. I don't think there are any bad options, you know, as a coach. You know, they all care a lot and they have their own strengths, but Kelly was definitely and still is. To hear her say that she's Team GNT, like blows our minds because we're not only Team Kelly, she's Team GNT now, and that just it means the world.
That was a fun skit when she wanted to join your group. So.
That was funny.
That was her idea, actually.
It was, yeah.
We got to give her the credit for that.
I wanted to rewind to your blind audition when you did Crosby, Stills, and Nash's Helplessly Hoping and brought that to a new generation. That song is, I looked it up, it's from 1969, The Summer of Love. Can you reveal your thought process, especially in retrospect, looking back on the blind, of who was the right person to go with?
Yeah, I mean, it was not an easy decision. Like Bekah said, they were all great humans and great talents vocally. But Kelly is so versatile in her performance abilities. She can do a lot of different genres, and she has a lot of fun with that on her TV show, as you probably know.
Yeah.
And so we knew that that's the kind of artist we wanted to be on the show. We wanted to bounce around a little bit. Of course, like you said, we love that 60s, 70s feel. And but then we wanted to branch out of that as well. And so Kelly gave us the best of both worlds. She really respects who we are in the sound that she first heard with Helplessly Hoping. And then she also has the ability to push us to new pop genres that we normally wouldn't do on our own.
And it was cool too to have two girls and two guys in the room, like when arranging and working on songs. I think that, has a balance element that is important.
Well, let's get back to the coaches. And Blake mentioned a couple of times that he felt like GNT was a little bit country. And I definitely felt that when you performed Wichita Lineman. But again, some of your other performances were also from bands the songs were very popular in the late 60s and 70s, including Kansas, Fleetwood Mac, and Joni Mitchell, who I know is a favorite of yours. But what is it about that era of music that speaks to you so much?
Yeah, the music of like the 60s and the 70s was a cool blend of pop harmonies and like pop sounds that were folky and like really easy to listen to and catchy, and then also meaningful lyrics. And I think Joni is a great example of that. She pours all her emotions into her songs, and people can hear that and feel that, and it's not just surface level stuff that she's handling in her songs. She's going deep. And not all the music of like the 50s and like earlier days did that. It's kind of like baby, 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 this and that, love, like just kind of more superficial themes. And so we really have fallen in love with that not revelation. What is the word?
Revolution?
Revolution of the 60s and 70s. Yeah. And we think now in the 21st century, let's have another one of those, because what we're hearing on pop radio today is a little disheartening to me.
Yeah, and like when you say those names, the Crosby, Stills, and Nash, the Neil Young, Joni Mitchells, like where would they fit in today's genre? Like probably country, because of their like storytelling, because of their songwriting, like and their vocals. And so it's an interesting point that Blake brings up. And I guess we'll see kind of where we land in the music scene.
Well, I've heard you mention you would love to be the next Crosby, Stills, and Nash. And I'd like to take it further back, Peter, Paul, and Mary. But you guys have also done, a lot of contemporary songs, and especially I'm thinking of when you perform Coldplay's Viva La Vida. I'm wondering, because Chris Martin and the band performed on the finale, if you got a chance to interact with him or to get any feedback from him or the band.
Oh, we didn't get to see Chris. Well, the boys were they were watching out the window because they knew that Chris Martin was about to walk out of his trailer into the stage area. And so they were...
We stalked him. We stalked him a little bit.
They caught a glimpse of Chris Martin. And I was in the makeup chair at the time, so I missed him. But it would have been really cool to to talk to him and meet him, but we didn't get to.
We'll do a collab someday with Chris Martin.
Absolutely. Just like BTS did.
Yeah.
Sort of, kind of.
Sort of just like that, sort of.
Caleb, you have mentioned that at the very beginning of this process, you were a little hesitant about being on, reality television, but tell us how your thinking evolved as the process of The Voice moved forward.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Both Joshua and I were hesitant. We thought Bekah would have a better chance of winning if she just went by herself, went solo. And I still think she would have won if she would have went solo, just FYI. But we just didn't know if The Voice would allow us to be the Girl Named Tom that we were working to build. Like, we had spent 2 years doing some grassroots touring, for like little communities around the country, and we were beginning to build some sort of identity on our own. And we thought maybe The Voice would take that and like bend it into a shape that we didn't recognize. And that was a fear of ours going into it. But once we got there, we realized, oh, no, they want us to be exactly who we are. That's actually what they're asking. And so we quickly realized that it was actually going to make our vision more clear. It was going to do the opposite of what I thought. It was going to help us and encourage us and strengthen us in our vision of Girl Named Tom as we decide it to be. And they were very encouraging and supportive of that. Mm-hmm. Does that make sense?
Absolutely. That's so wonderful to hear. And it fits with the ethos of the show, which I've enjoyed from the very beginning, that it is authentic and real. And you're just confirming that. So thank you for sharing that.
Yeah. Thanks for asking.
There's another question about the production. This is mainly for Bekah, but also Josh and Caleb. Can you just talk a little bit about working with the incredible wardrobe department who put you guys in some really memorable and stunning ensembles?
Oh yeah, working with the Voices wardrobe team was really a highlight. I mean, each week, every song is very different, and you want the wardrobe to reflect the song and be a part of it. And so we created style boards for all of us, and the boys, they needed a little bit of help with their style boards, but we got them. That was mean. I'm sorry.
No, you're right.
Help? I just wanted to put sweatpants and sweatshirts on.
He wanted to wear sweatpants and sweatshirts. But yeah, the incredible team there was the highlight.
It got more and more fun to work with them as they went because they got to know you even better.
They got to know, yeah. And I'm very particular too. So I was nervous beforehand, I'm not going to walk on the stage in anything I don't like. And so it was a great time. But the song is the main part of the song, of the show. It's all about the song. So yeah.
But also about the clothes.
Yeah, it's about the whole thing. And I think you guys were the whole package. I have really enjoyed you from the very, very beginning, from your blind audition, which was so unique and so special. And then to just watch you guys grow and know more about you and what you're going to be doing next is so exciting. Mm-hmm. So I wanted to raise a glass to you, Caleb, Bekah, and Joshua. Congratulations on winning The Voice and to your continued success in your careers and in life.
Thanks so much, Hillary. To you, Hillary.
Cheers.
Cheers.